G'day and welcome back to my channel. We have a beautiful sunny day down here on the Bass Coast and I have some nature strip maintenance to do and I'd like you guys to follow along. Now on my nature strip we've got these lovely she oaks here, Allocasuarina littoralis, the black she oak. Now they're roughly about 6 years old. Underneath I've got these Ficinia nodosa. Now they're a rush type plant that grow around the coastal heathlands, sand dunes, etc. They're due for a really good prune. As you can see, they're starting to look a bit thatchy and a bit ratty looking. Now these she oaks up above here have been really useful at preventing weeds from growing on the nature strip. They drop these little like needle-like branches all over the ground, creating a thick mat. I've also put some mulch on there, as you can see. Fallen branchlets beneath casuarina trees release natural chemicals that suppress weed growth, making them a great natural weed barrier. They do make a bit of a mess on your footpaths, but you've got to weigh it up. You know, they're a really cool tree, in my opinion. These Ficinia have sort of struggled along and now they're starting to get a bit thatchy and a bit ugly. So I'm going to actually chop them right back down as low as I can, like to the ground level. And yeah, they should bounce back quite well. Let's get into it. Now we're just going to start sort of in the middle here. I'm just going to prune them down as low as I can go. I might not be able to go all the way down to the ground, but we'll see how we go. They're a bit thicker than I anticipated actually. A bit harder to get through, but we will get there. I've done our first one and I've worked up a sweat already. This is my first time having to do maintenance on this nature strip in the whole time I've been here, which is about 6 years. So, you know, compared to having lawn on here and having to mow it every week or once every 2 weeks, this has done really well, and plus they're Australian native plants, so it's better for our environment. So that's as far down as I can go at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 or 7 more to go. Well, that one was a lot easier than the last one, so it's good. Ficinia nodosa, or Knobby Club Rush, are such a tolerant plant because there's not much else that will grow straight under one of these she oaks here. So yeah, they're a really useful plant. Great to use, plant them around your rockeries, embankments. These little seed pods here are great for your native birds and insects when they come into flower. That's a spent one. So what I'm really trying to do is sort of hack around in a bit of a circular sort of direction, and then I shave the top off, give it the short back and sides treatment. You'll also notice I'm doing a lot of this pruning on my knees. Now this is trying to save the old hammer and tack, but the only trouble is it gives your knees a bit of grief then, but that's all part of gardening. Now, tools of the trade I'm using today are these Gardena shears. They're quite strong and can handle a good bit of punishment. It's managing to hack through these quite nicely. At the moment it looks like I've made more of a mess than anything, but yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Now I'll just show you something, I'll just show you a little tool I use for this cleanup here. Usually you'd use one of these sort of plastic, metal and plastic rakes. In this situation they are bloody useless. This is the tool you need, the good old steel rake from Cyclone. Makes life a hell of a lot easier with the cleanup of real thatchy, grassy type of plants. Going to give it a bit of a clean up now and then on to the next step. There we go. So I've pretty much just about finished cleaning up here. I might go back later on and snip off, there's a few dags and that sort of thing. But yeah, overall it looks much of a better result. Now I'm going to give it a bit of a blowy and tidy it up, and then we'll be on our way. So that's all she wrote for today. I've tidied it up the best I can. It is not perfect, but it does look a hell of a lot better. I feel it's very important to keep nature strips like this nice and tidy. Even though it's not my own, I don't actually own it. But if everyone tidied up their nature strip and kept the place looking nice, it would make the neighbourhood prettier and make people happier to live there, in my opinion. Especially if you have Australian native plants on your nature strip, is a 10 out of 10 bonus. That's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this little episode. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Do you have Australian native plants planted on your verge? And feel free to send me some pictures if you do. Till next time, we'll catch you soon.